your spirits up.
Aloy, may your travels
Up to strike later.
I'm still getting that signal. Should use shock ammo. Another Cyclops drone. Gotta grab its data to recon... the dome back at the base. Bring the drone down to grab its data. Maybe if I jump onto it? Green shine. I'm in luck. Taking you with me! You're mine! How to get the data from the drone. The wreckage is scattered. The signal seems to be coming from behind those vines. Time to fight. I better hope there's a battery somewhere around here. Grab this on the go. There's a flight recorder nearby. I could add it to the collection at the Grove. Line cutter's working.
I thought I'd got away from you. Was the driver always the driver, huh? I don't know. Were you ever flight certified, Hanson? Yeah, I copy that, Control. We are clear for takeoff. I guess the pencil pusher that replaced us meatbag robots is feeling real proud of themselves today. Okay, Mac, let's get up there and frag some tin.
This is where we part ways. sniffing around.
Ignoring me again?
I hope something happens today. Anything. I'm dreaming.
Didn't expect to see you up and about.
God, why else would one leave the glory of
Flame!
the best downers around? And I thought my day couldn't get...
It's a Tanakh game, but any tribe can enjoy it.
Come for another round?
How are the refugees doing?
They keep to themselves mostly, but they have food and shelter. Some even found work around town. Good thinking, giving them that Stormbird heart.
I'm glad it helped. I hope they can get back on their feet.
I'll keep checking up on them.
Then they'll be just fine. I thought you'd be back and free.
Well, after the big bat, but realized it was heard about the rebuild, and they guess I...
Has Tolland been...
Nah. So, good rid...
The concession decree...
A writ that would, even though it would have stone and no more claim to... And since it would have made... Not to mention... So he's a...
Hey. I'm looking for an... She might be working here in Chains...
Marsa? He puts her back into her work. Why are you looking for her?
I met her brother out west. He asked me to return a family heirloom to...
Huh. I don't know. Anyway, last I heard she was doing a job northeasty.
Thanks.
Until next.
No one wants to play strike. No? Anyway.
Sure as I'm about to fix that lucky hammer of yours again.
You really think it's true? People flying machines out west?
You're the one who believed there was a city of floating lights out in the desert. What'll it be?
You gotta draw the line somewhere, though. If I see anyone fly over this dump, I'm out. I'm not getting carried off by some nut in the metal bird.
Maybe you can throw that lucky hammer at him.
Maybe I'll throw you. Should scare him off all right.
Next thing I know I'm running around naked with my mouth and an
You look like someone in need of you.
Yeah, you!
Petra said Porter's sister should be working around here. I have a feeling she won't be thrilled to hear from her brother. But at least she'll get her lockbox back. Marissa?
Yeah? What's it to... Oh, the Nora maid. How do you know my name?
I, met your brother Porguf out west. He asked me to give you this.
My ma's lockbox. That miserable chuff stole this from me. By the forge, he broke the lock too.
Actually, that was from a rock breaker.
Oh, so he's dead then?
No. After he saw what was inside, he wanted you to have it.
Oh, then I guess guilt finally caught up with him. A jewel. Surprised he didn't pocket it for himself. And a letter. It's from my mom. Her last wish was that I make amends with Porguf. That doesn't make sense. Porguf caused her, all the family, so much grief. Always running off to chase easy shards instead of helping Dad at the forge. Why would I want him back in my life?
If Porguf read that letter, then maybe he wants to make amends too. He also asked me to tell you that he remembers the flying keg.
That bug. When we were kids, we used to grab a metal panel and slide down this big hill. But one day, Porguf got the idea to use an old keg. He climbed inside and off he went. Only, he didn't stop at the bottom of the hill. That keg kept rolling with Porguf still inside, right off a ledge. You'd think the keg sprouted wings the way it soared. Then splash! Right into the lake. Thought he drowned for sure. But he lugged himself out, onto the shore, and shouted, "Again!"
Sounds like a good memory.
Think that might be the only time I can remember us not fighting. Just lying there, by the lake, laughing till it hurt to breathe. When you met my brother, did he look okay?
As well as you can expect for someone out in the middle of the desert. You could see for yourself.
Nah. I mean, I heard some folks are headed out that way, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Thank you for bringing me this. Here, for your troubles.
Thank you. If you decide to go, you'll find your brother at a place called Camp Nowhere.
Of course he'd end up nowhere.
I wonder what a merchant would trade for this. hard thing for me to do.
You have the charm, the good look. You want to trade? You'll find me here.
I can handle this.
I've given...
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh there, sister!
A little slippery in this rain.
Let me know what you need.
Go down the ropes, and I'll start timing you.
Shut that machine down quick with shock ammo.
Hey, Red. What can I get for you?
I set up a different challenge, if you so wish. These grounds are always open.
Hey,
to you.
Red. What do you need? Thanks for stopping by.
Let me know what you need. You can head down the ropes to start the trial. I still remember. This is yours, Savior. You can head down the ropes to start the trial.
This will be over quick with frost ammo. powers, huh?
Your reward, Savior. Until you return, Savior. You won't find trials like these anywhere else. Until you return, Savior.
Ready to practice your hunting skills, huh? Happy hunting.
Let me know what you need. Remain vigilant in your travels, Savior.
You wish to practice your hunting skills, Savior?
You go out there, you're dead.
Well, that's on me.
I'm telling you, don't throw good shards after bad.
She's my sister, not an investment. Tell me where she went.
No, I refuse.
Ah, Red.
You know her? Great. Then tell her that.
Well, you tell him. He better.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's my sister, Boomer. I told her we'd discuss it in the morning, but when I woke up, and Spectacle's over here, but he refuses to.
You can't go striking. You'll get lost. And if thirst doesn't kill you, the vanishing. You know what happened to the Delvers? No, you don't. No one does, because they didn't come back.
Well, what about my.
Maybe she's a sunk cost.
I'm asking you, Red.
What's the vanishing?
That's what Stemmer calls the machine. Sometimes you'll see it in the distance. It'll stay like that, and then the next time you look.
But what kind of machine?
Don't know. A few of those Delvers, but I don't care what it.
The argument you had?
Well, I found her tinkering, trying to add and when I remind, she nearly burned the whole place down. Then we got into this whole I'm out here. Why for the low?
And what did...
Well, that's the thing. She just sat there. And then, knowing her, and that's why I...
What brought you and Boomer out west? And
well, you know, heard about a caravan striking out west after some passage got reopened. Decided to join up.
But why come out here? You could have gone anywhere.
Can't really go back to the claim. Least out here. Besides, Dad always said, get in early.
If you think I can be bribed, know that I only take shards.
Maybe we...
If Boomer's lost in the desert...
I'm coming with you.
But you'll die.
Where did you...
I suppose if you're with... I thought I saw her.
Then that's where we'll start.
Let's go.
Brother! Been looking!
Aloy! Oh, your timing couldn't be better. Over here.
Well, I guess I'm grounded for now.
You see those curves of metal sticking out of the sand? Those are the arches.
There's some scrap in the sand. Maybe from the arches. Boomer's handiwork?
Yeah, but no Boomer.
Let me search for tracks. There. Tracks. Looks like they lead out into the desert.
What were you thinking, Boomer? Do you have any siblings, Red?
It's complicated.
Tell me about it. It's just... sometimes she can really grate your gears. And sometimes... most times... I have no idea what's tinkering in that head of hers. But she's all I've got. I just hope we can find her.
We will. Tracks end here, but... looks like Boomer set out some traps around the ruin.
Leave it to Boomer to litter the area with explosives. But where is she?
If we get rid of the machines, maybe we'll find out. Hair is thick with this heat.
Nothing.
Let's take a look in the ruins. Maybe we can figure out where she went. A small camp.
This is Boomer's favorite hammer. She always makes a fuss whenever she misplaces it. She'd never leave it behind.
Maybe she had to leave in a hurry when the machines moved in.
Or something worse happened.
Hey, we don't know that. Let's look around. She might have left another trail to follow.
Hold on, Boomer. We're coming.
There. Looks like she headed towards the hills.
Well, let's go.
There's some kind of wreck up on that cliff. Broken ladder. Must have collapsed as Boomer was climbing.
So how are we gonna get up there?
This way.
Right.
How you doing, Della? Pry this green shine off carefully.
Bring it to the side of the rock. Not looking down.
Wait. A shelter.
What was this
And
place?
some kind of device. I don't know. It looks abandoned.
Looks like some of the components were stripped.
She must have brought it up here to tinker after the machines moved into her camp back at the ruin.
But where could she have gone from here?
That wreck down there looks promising.
Well, if there's one thing I know about Boomer, is that she can't resist a shiny pile of salvage.
Come on, let's go down and check it out.
Hey, look there. At the base of the wreck.
Tools. Bet she found another spot to tinker. Let's take a closer look.
Bunch of stuff here. Boomer's handiwork, no doubt. Yeah, she was working on something here, all right. But where? Boomer?
Gotta finish this.
Boomer! What are you doing?
Too late.
Boomer, what did you do?
Let's get it.
Never mind that now. Here they come!
Okay, Boomer, what were you thinking? Those machines could have killed you.
Pressure valve. Check.
Boomer.
Boom discs. Check.
Boomer!
Hey, Boomer.
Yes?
Your sister was really worried about you.
Look, I know you must still be angry, but you can't run off into the desert like that.
I didn't run. And I'm not angry.
You're not.
No. Why would I be angry?
Because of our fight. Because you ran away.
I didn't run.
Well, you left me.
I'd never leave you. You're my sister. I had an idea, so I went to find the parts. See?
A weapon.
This is just the payload carrier. The real secret are the boom discs. Throw one at a machine, slice and dice, and then it comes back until you throw it enough times,
and then it goes boom. At least it's supposed to. I can't get it to come back.
Here, let me see. That's why. Pin here's off. Just needs a little cable around here. Done. Here, Red. Give it a try.
No, wait! Try it on the big machine. This way.
There she goes. So you really didn't leave because of our fight?
No.
But you left camp without telling me.
You were sleeping.
Why didn't you wake me?
You said you didn't want to talk until the morning.
Well, yeah, but I meant about... I didn't mean literally. How did you find your way to that old ruin?
I saw it when we left Camp Nowhere.
And you remembered how to get there?
Yep.
So what's this big machine we're after?
You'll see. It's just down there.
Well, there's nothing here.
Just watch. Ta-da!
Vanishing dread. We'll hang out up here, Red. Show me your guns.
Make it go boom!
You're doing it, Red! Keep it up!
Woo! You did it! That was awesome! Bursting sparks, flying metal, ba-boom!
You okay?
Ever since we left the Clane, I figured I could just hammer it into her head to quit it with the explosions. Everything would be better.
And after your fight, you thought you lost her because you were too hard on her.
Turns out I was wrong about that too. She doesn't see the world like I do. Where I see a problem, she sees a way to blast through it. And I guess that's okay. I wouldn't have gotten her back without you, Red.
Boomer's lucky to have you. As for the weapon...
Keep it. As thanks. You ready to head home? I think I just got a new idea for a prototype we can work on.
With explosions?
Oh, you bet.
Yes! Bye, Red!
Fire's wasted away. holdouts. I heard about these guys. I should take care of the leader first. Give the others a chance to retreat. Check if there's anything with a lock around here. I wonder if this key will open that chest. Into the fray?
Great gears! Aloy? Is that you? Were you flying a machine? Aloy, oh, this is a grand day. Greatness is in the air. Or will be soon.
Greatness, huh?
Behold, I call it Morland's amazing elevating orb, inspired by the floating spheres the Banuk used for their clan contests. When aloft, this grand construction will be a spectacle henceforth unseen by the eyes of the living. Aside from your arrival. Unburdened by gravity, it'll be a floating beacon, drawing people from great distances to our destination of wonders and amusement.
Except?
We're missing one key piece. A mechanical burner. Small, magnificent design. Old-world ingenuity at its peak. We found it when we opened up more of the ruins below and discovered numerous statues of strange winged serpents. One such statue had the burner in its mouth. Oh, no doubt part of some ancient fire-filled spectacle. Oh, Aloy. It's perfect for the orb. But a swarm of burrowers chased us out before I could grab it. Could you get it? Please?
Okay, Moreland, you got me. I'm curious. I'll get it for you.
I knew I could count on you. Okay. Head down to where we fought that Tide Ripper after you drained all the water. When you get down there, head right and look for a room to the side. The statue you want is up high, looming like a nightmare. Oh, and if you'd like a smoother descent into the ruins, use the elevator. Just head back into the building and go upstairs.
Got it. I'll see what I can do.
Stupendous. Thank you. I await your return.
Ignoring me again?
This tastes pretty good.
You ride machines, right?
Trail was tough. Hope these lights the truth things I've already
What if we buried them in the sand? Boom traps.
But then we might blow up everyone, not just the machines.
What are you two working on?
Red! We're making boom plans.
We struck a deal with Abaddon when we got back. Turns out this place is gonna need some security for all those machines out there. And when he heard how Boomer's invention helped you take down the Vanishing Dread, we convinced him we were right for the job. Now we just gotta figure out how we're gonna keep the machines away without blowing everyone sky high.
Not everyone. The flying ones are already in the sky.
Sounds like you both have a lot of work ahead of you.
And a place to call home.
Home of the Boomworks.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that name.
If you're feeling bold or just not,
Remedies for all who need them.
the rebel flag.
So the Boom sisters wandered back into camp. I knew sending you out there was a solid bet. And now, they have a new project to set their minds to.
I heard you had something to do with that.
A good shardsman knows how to turn impending disaster into opportunity. And speaking of shards, you here to buy something? Good fortunes to you.
See you later, Abaddon.
Sales grinding your gears still?
I keep hearing about people riding machines around here. Not sure what they want or where they came from.
Nothing like taking a break and playing.
Seen those Tenards right smiled warmly
Careful
with the
there.
promise of another.
Stemmer, did you need something?
As a new dream dawned, they returned to the where fortune was as a bulging. That is, we broke out. The wordsmith beheld a glimmering gizmo. Alas,
You saw some kind of gizmo.
a door bars the Moreland can't, but Abaddon thought for once. The old word until a friend. Might I persuade you?
I'll see what I can.
Once you're down there, the ruin rests. And so our heroine went forth.
Wait. Seen those Tenards riding machines?
Who here dares?
least I don't have to swim down anymore. Nope, that's not the one I need. Okay, there's the giant statue that Stemmer mentioned. The ruins should be nearby. This looks like the place. No burrowers, though. A vent. There's a crate in that room. But how to get to it? Igniter on my spear should do the trick. Okay, gotta get higher up to reach the statue. And that must be the statue. Okay, gotta find a way up there. Armor in this heat. Now to get the burner. Made it. Whoa! Well, I got the burner. Better take it back to Moreland. Burrowers. Might have been the ones that attacked Moreland. Shock ammo won't do much. think I'm in the right place. Now, where's that gizmo? There. That must be the gizmo. Looks like this door needs a code to open. I should check around the ruin, see if I can find anything that might help. There we go. I'm in. Got it. Time to head back up to Stemmer. Maybe we can figure out how to make this thing work. What's in here? Get this from my stash when I need it. An image from the old halls. Looks like part of the city inside the dome. I think I'm out of range at the vista point. I'm gonna try again. Try to line up the vista point image again. I should be within range. Okay, let's see. I think this shows part of the city down here. The image was taken from somewhere above ground level. Maybe there used to be a bridge around here? This doesn't look right. Maybe I should try somewhere higher? I think I might be too low to line up the image. Was taken from somewhere above ground level. Maybe there used to be a bridge around here? Maybe I'm too low to light up the image? This doesn't look right. Maybe I should try somewhere higher? I think I might be too low to line up the image. Get a good view of the city from this overhang. Maybe I should try to line up the image here. There it is!
dares challenge me in strike?
You don't get bead wares in your land. You are a trooper, ain't you?
Heroine, delver of the deep. The Nora return.
I got the gizmo.
The old wordsmith held a lot.
It's called an...
You know, and said they saw a might have been.
That's worth looking at.
And so the mystery of... For what purpose?
Something called a...
Like feast?
Kind of.
And so does every... There's the feast of the...
All about ale. Anyway, these... But...
I read...
It might be...
Time to find...
Let's see this one.
You got it. Beneath the cascade of golden leaves, the old wordsmith found himself reflecting inwards, meditation of the mind, and a calming of the spirit. Let me know if you find any more of those ornaments. Wonder what other holidays the old ones celebrated. So,
I want to see this one.
and so the world... This must have been the Feast of the Crescent Moon. But they couldn't have celebrated every crescent moon, could they? By the Forge, that'd be a lot of feasts.
Not again.
So,
This one seems good.
I hope Abaddon is ready for this. As sure as sparks kindle flame, this must have been some kind of winter festival. But what kind of beast is that? Almost looks like a fang horn.
Sister! Over here!
Yeah.
Those lights will be a welcome addition to Marlin's shows and Abaddon's ticket prices.
I'm still waiting for you to finish that fascinating story.
I got nothing to tell you.
The wordsmith paused from his toils to marvel at the beauty all around him.
I know a few talented people, but none could come up with this incredible illumination.
A rush of air.
You're back! Did you get it? Do you have the device? Oh, please say you do. Oh, we're so close to something truly majestic.
Here you go, Moreland.
Yes! Yes! Thank you. I hope getting it wasn't too much trouble. Oh, this design, it's so compact. The ancients knew how to make them. It should fit the housing like a dream. Just need to cinch up the blaze leads and away we go.
We?
Make the maiden flight without the maiden who played such a vital part? My mother raised me better than that. You should have the honor of seeing the world in a way that no one alive has ever seen it. How about it? Care to take to the skies again? This time in proper Osram style.
How can I say no to that? What was that?
Nah, nothing to worry about. We have a sturdy tether connecting us to the ground. Pure Osram craftsmanship. Well, time to give it a little flame. Aha! We ascend! Behold, The world beneath our feet. Ah, the sky at our fingertips.
The burner heats the air inside, which gets lighter than what surrounds it. So we rise.
Indeed. We're powered by hot air. Just like Stemmer. But don't tell him I said that. We are on the cusp of history. The first successful Oseram flight.
There have been other attempts?
Oh, yeah! The history of Oseram flights is fascinating. And, you know, violent and frequently incendiary.
I feel like you should have mentioned this before.
Nah, the others failed because their machines were too heavy and complex. They were begging to crash. Not here. Just a pilot compartment, a blaze, a burner, the orb, and a tether. With simplicity, there is perfection. Well, at least, you know, less chance of exploding. You know, if Abaddon were here, he'd be drunk like a wastrel, crippling fear of heights. That said, he gets poetic when drunk. He has evocative rhymes about all his various ledgers. A little-known fact, Oseram poetry started as... Work songs and forges around the claim. Ah, just a bit of turbulence. We shall tame these wild skies yet.
This feels like more than turbulence.
For the record, that was not part of the planned aerial experience.
What is that?
Yeah, I think our tether just came undone. That's just a small setback. Nothing to worry about. I can fix this. I can fix it. I can. rising gases! And it's gonna hit us! Stay back! No! Hey, go away! Go! Shoo!
Moreland. He's in danger. I have to get to him.
No!
Gotta follow his voice. He's stuck on the other side. I've gotta clear out these machines. Okay. That's the last one. Better check on Moreland.
Hold on, Moreland. I'll get you out.
Aloy! Great gears, you're alive. Would you mind applying a little leverage? If this is payback for a suboptimal flight, I have accepted your feedback. Oh, when that maelstrom hit us, everything fell apart. I remember dropping, and then you tumbled out, and...
It's okay. We're alive.
You know, in terms of Osram aviation, we're pioneers. And they say it's a cursed field of study.
Do you need help getting back to camp?
Yeah, no, I can make it. But I need to get the burner. It fell off when we were attacked. I mean, I can replace everything else. Except that.
Okay, let's go.
Would you have any idea what hit us? I mean, I couldn't get a good look at it in that maelstrom.
Between the screeching and the lightning, it was probably a storm bird.
Woof. Hideous machine. Well, at least it vanished with the storm. Oh. Aloy, would you mind finding a way across?
I found us a bridge.
All we need is something to bridge the gap. Efficient and effective. Make a fine Osram. I see it. The burner is right below that storm bird. Yeah. I really need to stop making predictions on what's safe.
It's gotta be the same one that brought us down. We'll have to kill it to get the burner. You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
This will break my fall.
It's dead.
Steel to my soul. Aloy, over here. When you have a moment. Steel to my soul. Found it. Just a hairline crack in the casing. Yeah, I can clean that up with a bit of spot welding. Assuming the ground doesn't open up and swallow us, I'm gonna say we're finally safe. Yet again, you risked your life for me and my ambitions. I wish I had Stemmer's words to thank you properly. If it helps, you've inspired me to draft up a new improved orb. Something that unites spectacle and survival.
I'm
Steel to
honored,
my
but
soul.
I think I'll let Abaddon and Stemmer have the next
I
fight.
think that storm. You jest, but keep your eyes open. I'll be flying alongside you yet. And I'll see you back at the camp. I have so much to think about, so many ideas to explore. Until we meet again, may your tools never break, and may your imagination never find its limits.
You too.
Steel to my soul.
Before I go, I should check that Stormbird. I always have good salvage. Oh, I can definitely find a use for this. Bristlebacks now. And right them. Another outpost full of holdouts, just like I heard. If I take out their leader, the others might not be so keen to stick around.
They're good for fighting, hauling salvage. You've made it.
Attack her!
Let's check this one for tags.
Get her! I'll take her out! Don't underestimate me.
Tags from fallen soldiers. I should get these back to Duca. Without a leader, the rebels should abandon this place. But I could always deal with them now. Either way, I'm done here. An awesome crew. The locator shows there's another recording in there. I think that's the ruin that Stemmer mentioned. There should be another ornament inside. An ornament. I need to find a way in there. same wall system as Norman's built. Looks like there's a drain beyond that grate in the wall. Door's locked. Looks like it needs a key module. This crate could come in handy. Towards the drain in the wall. Everything's sticking. Ugh, damn this heat. Going in. Whoa. Water's rising fast. Key module. Okay, I'm in. Let's see what I can do with this. Let's put her back. needs backup. Try and get it back. This easy? Okay, crates. I wonder if they can float. Stop blocking the drain. I wonder if I can get it out. Okay, 2 crates. That should do it. I'll dry off eventually. Now I'm getting somewhere. Here we are. Another ornament. wonder what kind of lights this one will show.
What does Denor think he can decide what we're all doing?
Man stepped up when no one else could.
I found what...
So he really is...
At least he's...
Let's hope this key, it's a map. He wanted us to finish, but... Aloy?
What do you need me to do?
Where and mark the beach I think I know. The spikes now. Reinforced
Oh, get... Lay it on me.
Where and... By the looks of it, I need you to find...
I should...
Good luck.
Some of them are still around, even though Regala's out of the picture. It's good thing that Elsa and Delvo told me about them. Oh, I just forgot to mention they built their camp under a horse. What are they doing here?
Got the payload.
Riders. Better watch my step.
Move on that position!
Corruptors. Very module on my spear from one of them. Guess the rebels are using them too. I heard machines down with this. And that hammer. This is what the holdouts used to operate machines. So, if I get rid of it, the holdouts will have fewer of them. Focus is encrypted. Maybe I can hack into it back at base. What else have you been up to? I'm not giving up.
got her in my sight!
Today you fall, Nora!
Oh, no, you don't.
Straight shot!
Make it harder for the holdouts to override any new machines. Here I come! It's an override module, like mine. It's been altered. Looks like it needs to be inside a machine to work. That's what the equipment outside is for. They pierce through a machine's armor and insert the module to override it. Orders to increase the number of machines being captured and overridden. It's not good. So the rebels harvest ancient corruptors in the area to get override modules. And I'm guessing the Sons of Prometheus modify them to be shoved into machines permanently. Now they have orders to override a lot more of them. It'll be hard with their equipment destroyed. I could go, or I could take out the rest of the rebels.
I see you, champion. Sit, please. You should know that rebel holdouts are still a problem. They've set up outposts to the west. And I know the marshals can't deal with all of them, so I'd stay alert out there if I were you.
Thanks for the warning. Getting rid of those
Safe
outposts
travels,
might stop the rebel holdouts from killing more of their own. Maybe I can lend the marshals a hand.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks. Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you?
Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, no. You first.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base. Focus. It's pearls. I used to think no Nora would ever... Except one. Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away. I failed Varl at Gemini. I should have pushed harder. I should have done more. have him back. With Regala out of the way, Hikaru and Tanakh, they're safe. The future's up to them now. I do wish they'd drop all the honorary names they've given me. But if I've learned anything about them, that it's not a battle I am going to win. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. I will, Rost. Now and always. Okay. The focus I got from the Sons of Prometheus is encrypted. With a little effort, I should be able to hack it. There. Got it.
Engineer Team Smoke. Your request for materials was received and approved. A shipment has been dispatched. We're short on couriers, so we'll leave it for you in the wilds. Don't delay on pickup, the stuff is valuable. Coordinates are embedded in this message. Use it well for the cause.
So the Sons of Prometheus sent supplies to some of their operatives. It might be worth checking out.
Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space lugs down.
Aloy, may we speak?
Aloy!
Wish I could say we don't need them. But even Regala.
Yeah. Enemy of my enemy.
Right. Doesn't look like any of our guests.
Yet. So, good talk. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all...
Don't worry. They'll be getting all the fun.
Looking forward.
I guess silence is keeping to...
I was hoping you'd give me an excuse to
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get... After every...
Sure. You,
I tried. I don't think even a hot... And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Did you find anything out about the Sons of Prometheus?
Yeah, my contacts are looking into it, but nothing yet. Plus, I have the Vanguard in case these guys are moving. But if they are...
Yeah.
Hold on. You came looking for me in Marine. So does that mean that if
You could scan for a...
if an Oseram is...
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I've been known to have...
Just...
You got it.
I better get...
Oh, you know...
Aloy, I'm glad to see you. I heard you gave the Tanakh. I was half expecting you to burst in through...
Sorry to disappoint.
Oh, for helping with the land gods.
Thank you, Zal.
You deserve much more for all you've done.
And... ready to head over to the Zenith...
Whatever comes?
Have you talked to any of our new...
Erend and I tried speaking, but apparently...
Charming, is it? Thoughts on our new Zenith?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of... something. She's more like a cold piece of...
She's... How to go with the chorus after...
They were shocked when I told them that I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his... But of course they had no choice, even if it meant all their preaching about... To be honest...
I'm glad. They're lucky. I have to go.
I'll make sure Erend doesn't punch Silence in the face.
Thanks.
Aloy, do you have a moment? You flew? Kotalo told me. You know what? I don't even know. I saw we have Does this mean we're...
Almost.
Oh, and I wanted to give you this. For helping, I didn't really know what to give.
Thanks, Alva. You sure you're... I know things must be happening.
I've already braved oceans and why not a few immortals with lethal drones at the...
Guess the more the merrier. Are you okay?
I was wondering. She seems angry.
Don't worry. We're going to point the Zeniths.
If you say so.
I hope our new guests...
This Silence... He's the one...
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us? Yeah. I suppose you saw that Tilda is here.
I almost went up to her to ask her. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes. But now that she's here, I don't know if I'm scared. Probably.
Have you looked through the data?
There is much to sort, but I believe, and I've given more thought, the Overseers, but Pharaoh, his greed led the archive of the Old One's knowledge. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand, I started to think they were all the same. But, in the end, the truth isn't a straight line, it's a splatter. I wish more were twisting the truth.
I doubt Bohai would.
No, as Eileen said, but it's worth, and this diviner...
I need to wrap up
I'll be ready.
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through. Without a leader, the rebel holdouts won't last forever.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove.
I saw you fly on the wings of the... I would say that...
Thank you.
It is I.
Things will get ugly once the Zenith's real. You'll need every
I would have it. Many soldiers die. We will endure on there. Though, without an army...
Leave that to me.
As you say.
Look, I know you're probably not happy about keeping Regala around, but I want her on our side.
It is more than...
Thank you, Kata. Anything new going on I should know about?
The Quen has been more her pursuit of knowledge.
Just think of her.
Yes.
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through.
Honestly, with her? I bet people are curious.
None more than our She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out. I gave her the data I used, hoping that would...
Good luck with that. Your people keep mentioning the wings of the...
The visions tell us that the 10 and leapt in for us. It is why the challengers... And now... So...
I won't lie.
I can only imagine.
I have to go.
Understood.
This place smells wrong. No sand or wind, only cold steel. And the others up there, your squad.
They can hold their own. And as for this base, it may not be what you're...
Call it what it is.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised. So for now, I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
The whole time I've been in the West, I'd at least like to know...
You were among the enemy.
Why did...
Torok. And the Karja pushed into the desert to raid our people. My brother's squad was among the first, but the Karja captured them, strung them up, and burned. It was too late.
So you wanted
vengeance to tear down the Karjas, hunt down every last survivor, and but my chief betrayed me.
The deal you made. Override tech in exchange. How did Silence approach?
That name means nothing. My agreement was with the Asarama.
So all this time, you didn't, and you trusted it?
If it was a trick, I would have. But she spoke with the same burning, and she offered me the chance to run the terror in your enemies. I bet you've...
I don't think so. What about your end of the deal?
Had I killed Akaro, these Zeniths would have... But because of you.
Because of me, hundreds of Tanakh won't throw away their... How did Hikaru... Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tanakh.
And then a Karja messenger was... That's when I knew. Rag his treachery.
What happened when the Karja met?
The quivering priest bore a message from their new king. Suddenly the Karja want a true Tanakh. Their blood exists to be... He showed...
And lost.
This mercy. I vowed never to rest until the... So with an army of the day you got...
Are you really going to...
I have no reason to...
Really?
I failed to kill Hakaro, failed to eliminate the Karja remain out of all I have left are the so show me where to be.
All right.
Ever since you got in my way, I've wanted to see your bones burn. But if I'm to die, then it might as well be with a war.
I'll let you know when it's...
Yeah?
I was thinking if it's far further. When you have the time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course.
Did you need something? Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to yourself.
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room, but that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my
Since when were you...
Since you turned this into a modest success.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been... Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using and to get the Tanakhs to fight for you. You, or rather the sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's...
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you...
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I knew I would one day require an army of assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be, and I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice. Thus, I at the Hades Proving Lab.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find, thereby keeping you out of harm's way, and more important...
So you really didn't know they had their own...
No. Unfortunately...
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Tell me about the weapon.
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No. But I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes. Even you can... Suffice it to say that the weapon... The intricacies of how...
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a bunch of Oseram tinkerers to make...
They were a necessary safeguard. The Eclipse demonstrated the risk through the Sons of Prometheus, all while...
Why help Regalla take over? If you want...
Before Regalla's rebellion, battling machines and fought... Even if I gained, he would never agree to send his force...
So helping a bloodthirsty ex...
Yes. All Regalla craved was war. She would have led the tribe, which was precise...
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins.
The tribe from...
Their entire tribe was shaped... One of them, Alva, even joined me. Don't you want to know more about...
No. They stemmed from the ancient world. They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in creating a pantheon out of corp...
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quena... On one of them I teamed up with their ex... We found Pharaoh.
You must have needed Omega clearance.
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he did.
Let me guess. You would have scraped like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
All right, Silence. I think I've talked to you. I'll let you know when it's time. And try not to mess... I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you understand what... For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be...
Yeah, I'm aware.
Survival is only a necessity. I'd hoped you'd recognize...
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things.
Oh, a feeling. You mean you...
Something else?
I'll be...
As you would.
I'm, gonna clean my gear later. I can do yours if you want.
I cleaned it already.
Of course.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
There's Gwen stuff in here now. Must be Alva's.
I keep thinking he's just gonna be standing there.
Well, they must have left this for me on their way back east. I wish she could have stayed. But I know Meridian and the Lodge need her. Well, now I know where metal flowers come from. A last-ditch effort to stop the Pharaoh plague. Demeter must have started distributing them after it took refuge in the greenhouse. Is this a piece from the bulwark? Katalo must have brought this with him as a trophy. I may have fired the cannon, but he really put Dakota in his place.
I've seen this before.
There you are. Well done, Aloy. You're truly a shining...
I've been thinking about what you said. That your happy was more than that.
Perceptive as ever. You're right.
Okay, so...
I was an orphan. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was... And then I met Liz. We kept running as we'd have coffee. I thought it was just shop talk, but... Soon we were flying halfway across the world. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back, but as time passed, it seemed to end.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth...
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. So when I saw you, a woman who beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather, a safe place, not just for me. Cultural artifacts of truly, some of the greatest achievements.
And you wanted Beta to...
Yes. I thought if she could experience, it would bring something else. A heritage, every bit of data being drummed in. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but she needed it.
Why do you think Elizabeth...
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant. She cared so deeply for the world. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share. I think, in the end, she had... Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes.
I think she regretted how...
Did she? Thank you for telling. I've always hated that those were the last words, and that her last impression of me was as a functionary of far not who I truly am.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival. Both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
So, Eric... was he...
I believe he got... On Earth, he was the founder of a band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human... He found success with There were also rumors that he... all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality. In them, he could go on rampage, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from...
Then they would be quite though I'm sure he'd bask.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest, and as such, had dealings with all... It made him one of the wealthiest people, and certainly the wealthiest.
What does one person do with...
Buy more power, more... Gerard's always believed himself to be able to maintain control, but beneath that exterior, it was his decision, the avatars of the... While we were...
Well, we'll deal with him.
I would very much like...
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley. Ever the optimist. When we established our colony, he built lights, shows, gambling, and while others he flung his doors wide.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he did.
No, he perished. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his book.
When Beta escaped and hid in an angel, I saw another one of the Zenith. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of... Unlike most of Far Zenith, amassed their wealth through shrewd... Verbena in... Her father had achieved great success. At age 24, she became the world's most... branding herself a life... Someone who leverages their fame to influence.
What?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something.
She was her own brand of Ruth. But even rats can cling to...
Okay, so I've had run-ins with
an array of the wealthiest people on Earth.
And let me guess.
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom Annika Merjani, for instance, was... She founded the Holonet's most successful... And I had fascinating discussions. Our immortality treatments are... But then there were others like Devin Miller. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished...
Okay.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me... My past is always more than once I've lost... I see Liz's dream fulfilled.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will.
Oh, before I forget, I watered those plants for you.
Oh?
I just know they meant a lot to you, and, well...
Thank you.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that? There we go. More data for the dome. All right, people. I need you up in the control room, right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
We've never played Machine Strike together.
Oh, no. I got enough trouble with Catalo, always kicking my ass.
Who says I'm any good at it?
The way my luck's going, I'll bet you're a pro.
We're finally
Never thought I'd be off on a... I can hear it. By the way, we should probably just, since we've... If you have time.
If that one's not working right, you can...
Yeah, little bugger's got some saved my butt with those Spectres. Besides...
Wouldn't want to spoil... Faro made the right call.
Thanks. I found out a few days... I was... So he sat me down for a drink. Vala, Urs...
You know, we never did get that, and you never told me...
I guess we never got around to it. If...
You think it's time for us to finally have that drink?
Yeah? Oh.
So, how did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Jiran's palace?
Well, first she had to survive the Sun Ring. See, during the war, the Karja threw a prisoner a day in there. And, for what? To die as sacrifices, fighting, thinking somehow that was gonna appease all the Ah! And when it was Ursa's turn, the Carja thought she'd go down if they threw her.
Oh, but she didn't.
As she defeated all of them. And the mad son thought it'd be funny to have her run around. He enjoyed it.
I remember you telling that's how she met Avad.
Yeah, but what is how the young prince, he knew their best chance. He got her everything she knew, perfume.
I get the feeling she was...
Oh man, Ursa with her bare hand. But Avad insisted it was the only one. Avad had to...
She made Avad...
As perfumed, and Ursa said he looked better like...
That would,
Oh, I worked like a charm. They paid a traveling
You were right.
All good story.
I guess I should get...
I'll see you at the rendezvous.
I wouldn't have it... I hope everybody's ready.
Aloy, at least...
Thanks. Everyone here, if it weren't for Varl...
You know... He realized I was having trouble sleeping. To be honest, I think we both... So... He brought up this hologram of Earth that you two found. We sat there. I thought about how Plainsong, how every corner of it must be and any fears I had about our mission. I miss him terribly.
I know. You and Aaron seem to be...
He may have terrible... And that ale he keeps raving about, I still plan on beating that stubborn...
Try not to... I should go.
Before you...
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care. And gave... If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us.
So...
Make sure you stay alive to do so.
Let's just try to all come back home. Okay?